Alright, welcome everyone to the Banner Saga session number 3. Last time our heroes had just overcome a crazy fight. We made it through. It was like 2v8 at one point. We had a bunch of injuries, but we're on the road. Everyone, we rested for a while, so let's head out on the road. So in the distance, you see smoke rising from the trees. Judges aren't known for setting fires, says Moger, but it does get their attention. We'd use fires like that to lead them along in the Great Wars. Yeah, but they wised up to that after a while, interjects another warrior. Or it could be someone trying to get our attention, claims Postal. The other group from Schlid were set this way. No matter how you look at it, investigating will cost time. It's not worth the risk, keep moving. Send some Varro to take a look, or go check it out yourself. Let's just go check it out. What's the worst that could happen? Sounds of fighting ahead compels you to crash through the foliage, sidestepping Varl and Dredge bodies along the way. You burst onto a scene of carnage, a vast number of Varls surrounded by Dredge. Explanations can wait. You charge into the fight. So, we found some potential allies. Let's go save them. Everyone's nice and healed up. So let's get our heavy hitters all up here. Gris, our newest member, one of our newest members, jumping to the top of the lines. We're going to keep Eric out here. And I think, do we bring Fossalt, who saved us last game, or do we bring the Archer? Let's take a look. Let's bring the Archer and see what happens. Alright, cool. So here we go. I think we'll just swap these guys like that. Oh, and we got a new item at the end of last. The 5-ring necklace, only usable by level 5, so no one can use it right now. But draws aggro, gives 1 strength, 1 armor, 1 will, and 1 armor break. So it's a great all-around item. We'll see whoever hits level 5 first, we'll give it to them. But drawing aggro. Strength, armor, willpower, armor break. It's probably good on Moger for the time being, anyway. Okay. So, let's do it. Alright. So finally a fight where we're not outnumbered 2 to 1. So let's take a look. We have a 19 over here. Do 16 over there. Alright, so Gunnulf's gonna take a big chunk out of him right at the beginning of the fight. Hakon's also gonna do the same. Hopefully he doesn't go first. If he does, it's not the end of the world. Well, these guys can run to us, that's no big deal. Let's do this. Where is our Archer at? There. Alright, let's do this. So right off the bat, let's chunk him down. We don't have any willpower here, but he's got 1 exertion we can spend on it. Let's do it. So immediately knocking this guy down. So 8 means he can't directly damage our 2 powerhouses here. This guy's turn is coming up. With a 16, he can do a little bit of damage, but not much. Let's see here. Who's up next? Moger. So, we're going to hit for damage. We got 6 right here. We're going to do it. Okay. So, he's going to just start armor breaking with Bring the Pain. Perfect. So there you see, he attacked him and got hit for 3 armor shred. That's pretty darn good. Let's see who's coming next. So he's out of range. He's not going to do much. He's not going to do much. So it's going to come down to him to being 11. To do 6 and 8. Okay. Alright, so there's not too much we can do right now. So we'll just come up here. Take a shot at this guy. So this fight should go. This should be our first very smooth fight. So we'll do this, get some will into our horn here. We're going to stop him from calling reinforcements. So we'll leave that guy to hack on. We're actually going to get him back over here. We're going to try to intercept some of these guys. Perfect. So we're actually not going to use the exertion here. He's going to break armor either way, so whether we get him down to 3 or get him down to 1, it's going to be the same deal. Oh, and he retreated to call in reinforcements. So either way, it's going to take another hit. Let's see here. Let's just fight him back. So I have an 80% chance to hit this guy. He's going to come in and attack Eric on his turn. Or he might go for gun off. Let's just move him back. Move him back to safety. And we'll use rally because we can to give some more will to someone. We're going to give it over to... We don't really need to give it to anyone actually. But who can even take it? Everyone is full on will, so I guess we'll just end our turn. Reinforcements are coming. We're going to use... This guy's going to be moving up on his next turn. So since we know this, we can put some slag up here. Maybe he'll walk through it. Maybe not. Here's the reinforcement. Okay. So we're going to go in and chunk this guy. He's going to go next, so we'll make sure to hit him. Alright, this guy's dead. Hakon's going to come over for this. 2 nice damage from that slag ability. This guy's gone. Lost a bunch of damage here, but that's alright. Moving on up. He's going to be hitting again pretty soon, actually. If we kill this guy, he's going to move up in turn order and then do another bunch of damage here. So we're not going to kill this guy here. We're going to just do some armor break on him. This guy, and Gunnulf's going to Tempest anyway and deal with most of this. Ooh, that's unfortunate, but it's okay. We might need to pull him back just so he doesn't get injured this fight. Let's see here. I can't go through the slag. So we'll just... Unfortunately, he doesn't get to do much. Okay. So we're 1 tile short of being able to put it where I wanted it. That's okay. We'll just have to do some damage. Do it to this guy so that he dies when Gunnulf does his spin to win. Still got hit, eh? Well, it looks like he's gonna be going down either way. Well, get him a kill. It's gonna hit these 3. There he goes. We'll spend the will because we're so much ahead right now. Okay, so you can do 3 to the guy with 9, or 5. Do 3 to this guy. Alrighty then. Looks like Mogur's gonna have a bad day here too, because everyone's ganging up on him. Let's see what we can do here. 10 into 4 is 6. There is not a very good way to deal with this. See if we can do 3 damage. Alright, so he still does the 3. Mogur goes down, unfortunately. Hakon's still too far out of the fight. But we're just mopping it up now. We're gonna give it over to Gris. This is gonna go up to 5 soon. Level 5 soon. Alright. So our renown grows. We took two injuries there. Not the best. I thought that would have ended up better, but I guess I got too cocky. So, as the fighting wraps up, one of the Varro puts his axe away and puffs on a pipe. Hakon, he greets you. Glad you saw our signal. He explains that they had come from Schlid and were surrounded. He spotted you in the distance and lit a fire to draw your attention, at the risk of drawing the dredge as well. Back at the caravan, their sizable detachment joins your ranks. So our army is huge. We got almost 1,000 Varl following us, so we should be able to just destroy people coming up. So Mogur comes to you privately. I've seen some of the warriors disappearing, he says. At first, thought it was my imagination. Now I'm certain several have gone missing. Mostly men, but some Varl as well. Can't quite figure it. If it's abandonment, you can't let it stand. Let's ask Ludin if he knows anything about this. I order it, says Ludin, when you confront him. I sent my men back to bring back gold from the cart you left behind. If you have a problem with your warriors joining them, maybe you should keep them under control. Let's insist you explain. He's probably just gonna tell us to fuck off. You left a pile of gold at the bottom of the hills, says Ludin. What are the chances it'll still be there months from now? The only reason we aren't each carrying a share is because you don't trust us. Threaten him to stop, or demand he turn over the loot. I've already stopped, he says. We're too far now for anyone to catch back up to the caravan. His smug demeanor is nearly unbearable. Your warriors demand a break. You halt the caravan with a sigh, but in all honesty, you're starting to feel the altitude and weariness yourself. Mogur leans on a fallen tree, fiddling with a crust of bread. Getting colder, he says, staring into the distance. You can see Ridgehorn just start to peek around the mountain. A flock of ravens float across the sky towards the fort. We should follow those birds. A flock of ravens float across the clear sky towards the fort. We should follow those birds. We are. That's the plan, isn't it? Without another word, Mogur starts running towards the birds and tumbles off the cliff. Suddenly, he's gliding through the air, flapping his arms for all they're worth. He swoops towards Ridgehorn before bursting into flames and plummeting into the tower, which crumbles like a log from a smoldering campfire. You think you've lost your mind, then you wake up. You don't remember setting up camp, or falling asleep in front of crackling logs. What is going on, you mutter. Mogur approaches you at the campfire. Hakon, did you see? He starts. Yeah, you both agree to kill yourselves. So we had some shared dream, some sort of premonition of a horrible battle that is going to come. So let's take a look. How are our injuries? 5 days, 4 days. Alright, 5 and 5. So Who is close to level 5? 2 kills for Gunelf, 2 kills for Gris. We can promote him when we get more. Okay. So we have 34 days worth of supplies. It's not too much, but it would be in our best interest to rest before these fights ahead of us. So we'll give it 2 days. So they're now sitting at -3. Mulgur's not that bad for him to be low. Gunelf, it's kind of pain for him to be low, but it is what it is. Hopefully he'll heal by the time we get to Rutorn. That doesn't always seem to be the case. Looks like we got Dredge coming up right away. I'm sure you've seen them, Mulgur says, but we're being followed. Dredge have been on our asses since we left the Godstone. Lots of them. I'm sure there's plenty in front of us too, but we're just half a day out from the thick woods. We might lose them there. Let's stop and get everyone to fight. We're gonna kill the people behind us before we run into more and get pincered. Okay, says Mulgur, I'll ready the warriors. Careful, Hakon. This isn't the time to start taking risks. Dredge line the battlefield with drawn. The fight seems inevitable. Quick head count, 1,000 of them to 1,000 of us. Even from here, you can see Norger's glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. So, press our advantage. So this is one thing I hope that they add a little bit into the war strategy in Banner Saga 2. Because I never really understood exactly all the main differences between our 5 options. It seems to me, just by reading the descriptions, that charge would always be like do the most fighting yourself and be the less losses. But here it says it looks like they're nervous. So let's try formation. Maybe we'll have just a better odds. So welcome Dull T28 to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. If you have any questions, let me know. So let's get to it. Gunelf is injured. He's not going to be able to open him up with a big haymaker anymore. So we're going to move him back a bit. We're still going to put Mulgur up there. Let's do this. Assaults. She didn't do much in the last turn, so let's do this. Okay, so not many enemies. This looks pretty favorable, but we don't have that good terrain either. So we'll fight these guys, let them come to us slowly while we destroy these two. Let's look what they have for stats. We have a 19 here. This guy's got a lot of armor. Let's see here. So Mulgur's going to go toe-to-toe with him. The 19 should go into xPostal, Gris. We have another 19 down here too. So these guys are pretty beefy. So I think Hakon's gonna start us off, so he's gonna go straight into this guy, chip him out a bit. Mulgur's just gonna break some armor. Gris, what are you gonna do? Let's just move everybody over here. Alright. So we're great on willpower because we have really high morale, so everyone's starting off with a bunch of willpower. So we're going to push our exertion. Alright. Let's just get in the way here. We're going to bring the pain because he's probably going to attack us. Perfect. Gris. My priority is you do more good over here. This guy's turn's going to be coming soon. He's probably going to come out and get me. I'm actually just going to move him up. He's not going to be of much help this turn. Okay. Let's put Eric right in the thick of things. Break some armor. Okay, Fasalt only has one armor break. So let's see here. He's going to be going next. Let's just go like this. Let's actually use his special ability, Malice, so it's pretty much a taunt for anyone in melee range. Just going to force this character to turn and attack him, but we have great armor, so we should be fine. Keep breaking this armor. So this guy is dangerous. We gotta keep an eye out. We gotta move Eric back, or else he's gonna just go down in one shot. Let's move him up. So he cannot get over to Eric if we put him on this side. Actually, even if we put him right here. Now. Full Salt's going next, though. We'll probably just end up to do... Nah, we want Full Salt to come over and dummy this guy, so we're going to weaken him up. So next turn we're gonna have... Okay. When does this guy go? You can go up. Alright. Attack him for 4. Let's have Moger go over, take care of this guy, and then join the rest of the troops. There, down goes Eric. Full Salt's gonna move up. He's gonna attack this guy here. 1 willpower. Alright. How much damage can we do to this guy? Only 1. We have 2 willpower stored up, so we'll use these. We really want to chip him down. Alright, perfect. So you're going to come in and use your Tempest special ability, which lets you do a whirlwind attack, hit these two. It's going to bring this guy down to 1, do 1 damage here, and the explosion kills him. Alright. So let's drop this guy down to 1. Okay. We need to start breaking some armor. I should probably have moved him over a bit to get another giant in. So we're going to use a willpower here in order to take him down. Kill this guy so that we get the pillage on him. Perfect. So now we can all gang up on this last guy. So let's move over, get some room for everyone. Just gonna come on in. We're gonna taunt some just because we can. Alright. Alright, and there we go. Now, we're gonna give this over to... Let's give it over to Grist so we can get him promoted. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is pushed back all the way down the line. You could take the opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more dreads would rally your fighters. So, kill more or retreat. Let's kill a few more. I am greedy. I want the loot. Okay. Perfect. This guy's the only guy we really need to worry about. He's far, far away. So we'll try to deal with what we have in front of us. Unfortunate, but it happens. Slam with 1. So I would really like to move him up, but we're a little boxed in. These big guys aren't as agile. Alright, so let's bring the pain to this guy. We have a bunch of willpower. We're going to bump it up to level 2. Oh, we can actually. Can we? Yeah, we can. Perfect. Icon's getting beat on. Oof. They're still well out of range. We're just gonna wait for them to come to us. We need Grist to come over here and weaken this guy up a bit. Just gonna come back 1. Perfect. Main priority here is making sure Hakon doesn't die and get injured. 15, perfect. So we're gonna move him over here so that Grist can still get close enough to attack. Can we do some damage here? We can. Guaranteed damage. We'll do 2. Wow. What was that? 3 into 12? He hit a 10% shot. Damn. Alright. And there we have it. Just one guy left. Should be fine. No more injuries or not. Should have moved him over for spacing, but let's see what happens here. And there we go. Done. So we lost 2 fighters, 17 Varl. But all in all, I think we gained quite a bit. 17 renown is at least 1 promotion.